Well, hey everybody, and welcome back to TNS Virtual Farms. Glad you could join me. Thanks for choosing to watch my first impressions. Now, as you can see, I've got Farming Simulator 22 downloaded here, and in the last 2 weeks, I played it a total of 1 minute. I just started the game to make sure that it was going to load up correctly and not have any problems, and then I turned it off. Let's go ahead and get it going though. We'll just launch that. Nice Case International 380 there. Alright, we get the same Giants loop that played in FS19. And I'm going to assume that this is the same trailer that we've been seeing for several months now.
Is to figure it ourselves.
So,
well, maybe some have, but a few of us still know. You got to be willing to put in the time.
I think I'm just going to skip it. Alright, so we've got our main menu here. That's kind of cool because it denotes that the fact that there's seasons in the stock game now, which is, we'll see if it's good or not. One thing I want to say real quickly here is I have not watched any of the pre-release game content that's been on YouTube or otherwise. I haven't watched. This is my very first time. Well, actually, it's my second time seeing the main menu. But I have no prior experience with the gameplay because I wanted to be able to develop my own impressions and have my own opinions free from the influence of anybody else when I made this video. So with that said, we got career, multiplayer, downloadable content, achievements, options, credits, and quit, just about like normal. Let's go take a look at career. So right off the bat here, I'm seeing just empty game slots. Alright. A lot of empty game slots. Okay, we'll just pick the first one. New farmer, which is easy, which is not really my style. We already own some land and some equipment. The economy is profitable, and gameplay elements are on an easy setting. That sounds kind of lame, but hey, for you guys out there that are new to Farming Simulator, this is definitely where I would start. Farm Manager, medium difficulty, the standard setting for getting started. You don't own any land, but have some substantial funds ready for spending. The economy is stable, grain prices are decent, and gameplay elements are on the standard settings. Now this is the typical, my rich uncle died and left me a bunch of money and I want to start a farm type save game. And now we have start from scratch, which is kind of my style. A real challenge. The economy is tough. We'll see. Prices are low. We'll see. And you've already taken out hefty credit with the bank. Gameplay elements are the most realistic setting. I like that word, realistic. We'll start here. Elm Creek. So we have the choice of Elm Creek, which that's a really neat sort of a oil painting type view of the map there. I'm not going to butcher that by trying to pronounce it. I know it's in France and it looks pretty. I'm definitely going to be taking a look at the map maybe in the next couple videos. And then this is the Ellengrat. This is the Alpine map that was released with the DLC for Farming Simulator 19. Now I did not buy this DLC just because I wasn't all that interested in farming in the Alps. I am excited though that they decided to release it with 2022 because I would like to go and take a look at the scenery. Alright, we're gonna start on Elm Creek. Oh, and I pre-ordered. I didn't really pre-order it. I pre-ordered it like the day before, and so I got the Claas Zerion saddle track pack. Now this is an interesting, this is a very simplistic mods / DLC screen here. It's much more simplistic than the Farming Simulator 19. I noticed that right off the bat. Alright, let's jump in here and see what's what. Trees don't pop up by themselves. They got to be planted. You can buy them on pallets. That's cool. I have high hopes for Elm Creek, I've got to say. I really hope that it's that Giants has done well incorporating central Midwest farm country into the game, because I have to say Ravenport was kind of Ravenport from FS19 was kind of a disappointment. Alright, this is one thing that I'm pretty excited about, because this is something that I always sort of thought was missing from Farming Simulator 19. And whenever I found out that Farming Simulator 22 was going to have a much more rigorous player character selection, I was pretty excited. Let's see. We'll go with this guy. Let's see here. What kind of hair should we have? Yeah, we'll go clean cut. Let's see, a beard. Do we need a beard? Yeah, we probably need a beard. Let's see, can we move our guy around? Yeah, we can. We can turn him side to side. He's got the Canadian tuxedo on, looking good. No offense to the Canadians. Mustache. That's quite a mustache. Oh, that's even better mustache. Handlebars. Yeah, that looks alright with the beard. What kind of clothes are we gonna wear? T-shirt? Maybe not a t-shirt. What can we find here? Oh, a racing suit. It's pretty fancy. Bib overalls, beekeeper, business casual, cowboy, aviator. Wow, look at that guy. He's ready to fly a crop duster. Oh, let's see. What else do we have here? The branded clothing. That guy looks like he's ready to change tires on a pit crew. Nice. Ready to go ride a horse. This guy's ready to do some serious maintenance. And this guy, he's putting down some pretty harsh chemicals apparently. Oh gosh. What I really want is just a long sleeve shirt. Let's go with we'll go to hoodie of some sort. Now do we get to pick? Oh, here we go. Oh, nice. There's a long sleeve shirt. A button up. Yeah, this is for going to the bank right here. Button up shirt. Got a vest. Nice. Jacket. This is a pretty wide selection of different clothes here. I'm sort of impressed with all the different styles that Johnson's put in here. I wasn't really sure what to expect because, like I said, I haven't watched any of the pre-game, the pre-release footage yet. Let's see here. We'll just go with a sweatshirt. Let's see. Pants. Oh, we got all kinds of different pants. Oh, that's my style right there. No. Yep. Oh, what about it? Yeah, no. That's good. Got my favorite green pants on. I can change the color of the shirt. Oh, select color. There we go. How about that? Select color. Oh, yeah. Let's see. How about go with an orange? Let's see here. Some boots. Let's see here. Let's turn this guy. Get a look at these kicks. Not quite. Yeah, we're gonna go to that. We're gonna change the color though. We're gonna go black. Absolutely. Oh, now for the hat. The all-important hat. Got a beanie for when it's cold outside. Got one of these things when I'm playing in France. Let's see here. I feel like we probably just need a John Deere hat. I'm thinking a black one now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, we'll go with that. I'm just gonna have a casual look around the map, around the farm today. So, should be good. Alright, gloves. Do we need gloves? I don't need gloves right now, but maybe later we'll need some gloves. And glasses. What do we have for glasses? Not bad. Oh, safety glasses. Safety first. We're gonna skip the glasses for now. And here we are. I'm a little bit surprised that we don't have any messages popping up or anything like that. One thing I am gonna have to do right off the bat is go to the escape menu. Here's the map. We can see. Now I'm not. Okay, so there's a bakery. This is for I guess this is a little symbol for the for the production chains. We've got rent a train. Nice, we can rent a train. This is be a railhead. Goldcrest Valley. That's interesting. I wonder what that's all about. What is this? A debris crusher. Interesting. A lime station. We got the vehicle shop, biogas plants. Let's get overall just a look at this map first. So we've got something going on over here. That's very possibly the waterfall that I've seen in screenshots. So farmers market, a sawmill, animal dealer. Got a grain mill over here. The Red Marble Bowling Restaurant. That's interesting. Sell some wheat directly to a restaurant by the thousands of bushels. Another Goldcrest Valley. Alright, so looks like we got a major highway running through here, which would be like your typical American interstate system highway. You've got looks like a overpass here with on and off ramps. Another little on and off ramp situation going on here, and another one over here. Kind of help you get around the map a little quicker. That'd be interesting to see how that works. We got a river running through here. We've got a few trees that I'm assuming you can log. This is the sawmill over here. Not bad. Not bad. We'll see how it looks when we start driving around. So we've got crop types. I know that they added sorghum this year, so that's pretty neat. The graves and olives potentially could be neat. Grass and oilseed radish. So we've got stubble tillage, cultivated, plowed. So that's stubble tillage, that's new. Previously we've had cultivated, plowed, and basically sowed. We got seed bed, which is new, which I'm assuming is something that has the seed bed is prepped, but it has not been planted yet. Then we have growing. We have several new growing stages. Whereas usually we used to just have three or four. I don't know. I can't remember. Anyways, we had no less than three, no more than four growing stages, and then we had three harvest stages, which is interesting because now there's only one harvest stage. What else we got? Soil composition. Weeds, fertilized, needs plowing, needs lime. So that's similar to before without the precision farming. App rolling. Hotspots. So this is nice. It's got a it has sort of a menu for all the different things here: vehicles, combines, tip stations, loading stations. A tip station would, I'm assuming, be where you would sell something. A loading station would be where you would get fertilizer, get lime, things like that. Production chains, animals, workers, contracts, and others. Alright. Let's take a look at the farmland real quick. We'll hit X. And, okay, just kind of like before. So, alright. Can't buy the waterfall. Okay, so there's, I'm kind of clicking around here. There are definitely things on the map that you can't buy. So I'm not seeing anywhere here where it says how many acres you're getting when you buy something. So that's kind of a bummer. Don't really know what I'm getting for my money. But maybe we'll find something later on that tells us that information. All right, so we've got our map here, pretty standard. We've got active workers, which I'm assuming if I have a worker, it's going to show me where they are. We've got a calendar, which looks very similar to the calendar that we used to have in the seasons mod. Looks very, very similar. There's not as much overlapping, I can see. And this is this is 3-day seasons, I guess. Yep. So I was very, very glad to see that Giants implemented something other than a 3-day season, because when they first announced that they were going to have seasons in game, and I read that they were going to be 3-day seasons, I was pretty disappointed. And because for me, a 3-day season is just not long enough, especially if you have a big farm. It's just not enough time. Okay, we've got the weather. Got a 5-day forecast and a 7-day forecast. All right, current wind direction and speed. It'd be interesting to see how much the weather affects the. Oh, this is the time. Okay, this is time of the day. Weather per time of the day. Okay, all right, I got it. It'd be interesting to see how much weather affects what you can do in the fields, when, and how. If the weather is just going to be more like just weather for show, or if this is what you're able to do and not able to do is really going to be heavily dependent on what kind of weather you're having. All right, so we've got our prices, which this is quite a bit different. I'm not used to the vertical scrolling. For the past, several games, maybe all of the games, when it came to the price of the goods, you always scroll to the left and to the right. So, am I reading this right? That there's only 4 sell points. That is interesting. I mean, I know this is not as big of a map as I'm used to playing on, so I can see why there wouldn't be, 7, 8, 10, 15 sell points, but it's interesting there's only 4, and I wonder if this is because they implemented the production chains, so they didn't need as many options to be able to sell in as they needed before. But this is, I could see this. I could see myself getting used to this vertical scrolling for the crops and goods. That could be. This could be handier than the left to right, like we've always had in the past. It'll take some getting used to, but I'm not necessarily. I think this could be a good thing. Show price fluctuations. Okay, so we've got a candle chart here. So there's. All right. Glad they put something like this in. Okay. All right, moving on. Let's see the equipment here. Vehicle overview. I don't have any vehicles right now. Looks like we've got some kind of time here. We've got an hour meter, how worn out it is. I'm not sure what this key is, whether we have it rented or own it or something like that, and then probably what it's worth, I'm assuming. Let's see here. Here's our finances. Looks very similar to how it's always looked in the game. In the game's past, it's very, very similar screen. No pets. No pets. No animals in the pens yet. We have a contract. Zoe Scott. We're still in euros, so I need to figure out how to change that. Harvest the canola in field 64 and take the product to feed and grain south. So this looks like a much more reasonable rate for harvesting something, which is cool. I need to go find. Of no product. We'll come back to contracts. No production sites yet. Here's our statistics. So this is interesting. There's no way to scroll our menu bar here. We just got to click. I guess you just got to click the top, click the bottom. Okay, save, auto save interval. We're going to turn that off. Time scale. We're going to go down to real time. Economic difficulty is on hard. Traffic is on. I like the fact that they have a description out here too. That's if you don't know, like I said, if you're not familiar with Farming Simulator already, you don't know what some of these things do. It's nice to have this little description out here. Seasonal growth, yes. Days per month. Well, let's just for now we'll just say we'll do 3. Fixed visual month. Set whether a specific month should always be visible. Turn off dynamic visuals. Okay, so I guess if you always want it to be summertime, it could maybe be it could always be summertime. That's interesting. Huh, okay. And snow. Now, snow falls on the ground and can be removed by vehicles. For now, I'm going to turn this off just because I hate snow. I mean, I'm sorry guys, but I'm from the south, and when we do get snow here, it's not much fun. Alright, crop destruction on, periodic plowing on, field stones. Determines if stone can appear in your fields when cultivating and plowing. So field stones, that's interesting. That's something new. Lime required, that's not new. Weeds, that's not new. Dirt. Okay, speed at which your machine becomes dirty. You can set that up or down. Automatic engine start is off. That's good. Stop and go braking. I actually like stop and go braking to be on. Trailer fill limit. Trailers can only be filled until the max allowed weight is reached. Well, that's interesting. Trailers can only be filled until the max allowed weight is reached. Well, that's nice. Good job, Giants. Way to put that in there. That's so in other words, you can, there's going to be so much weight that every type of trailer can haul, and no matter whether you got room, more extra room in the trailer or not, you can only carry the set allowable maximum weight. So I'm assuming that the game really is able to recognize the different densities of all the different products and all the different crops and so on and so forth, because that's the only way that they'd be able to do that calculation in game, is if every different crop and every different good had its own specific density. So that is neat. We'll have to see how that works. Fuel usage normal, that's fine. AI refill workers for all this stuff, we'll leave all that off just because I like to keep it real. General settings, help window on, colorblind mode, markers are on, field info's on, money unit, we'll go ahead and change that to the dollar, and miles, and Fahrenheit, and acres, just because we're playing in America, so we're gonna use American units. If I go play in France or Switzerland, we might have to play in their customary units. I think that's only fair. So we got some things about the radio. Inverted look. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Easy arm controls. Turns on simplified controls for cranes. Okay. Camera sensitivity. Steering back speed. I do play with a Thrustmaster wheel, by the way. Switch to trains. I don't want to switch to trains. Input help mode. Change direction. Dun, 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 sound. Alright. What's next? Walk forward and back. Etc. etc. Okay. We're gonna get to that later on. All these different types of oh, looks like we've got some interesting things happening. We extend header reel, raise and lower header reel. That's cool. So we're gonna have some. Looks like we're gonna have some equipment functionality in the vanilla game that we haven't had before. Okay, what do we got here? So this is the help. Okay, I will probably go back and look at the help later, but I'm not going to do it now and bore you guys with it. Alright, let's save game while we're here. Okay. First thing let's do, let's go back here. So we're going to harvest, we're not going to do this right now, half an acre for $342. Alright. Well, these are definitely a lot more reasonable than they have been in the past. We'll have to see how that... this is interesting. I'm glad to see this price is not something like, you get $3 million for harvesting half an acre of somebody's land. So that's good. I like this 342 number. It's going to make things interesting. Okay, and where was that pesky... Let's see, where's this pesky... we're just going to repay that $200,000 we owed the bank, because right now we really don't need that money. Alright, let's go back. Now, I'm going to assume that we can still... Well, I'll tell you what, let's just let's take a walk first. Now, I don't think I own this, but let's just go and see what types of tools. This is a pretty neat setup. You got like a real workshop, you got a hydraulic press, a drill press, you got some tools and a workbench. Oh, look at that. We got a basement. What the heck? Wow. Okay. What is this? I feel like I'm maybe playing like Call of Duty or something instead of Farming Simulator. Okay. Where did I end up? Oh, that's my equipment maintenance pit. Okay, that's interesting. That's cool. I wonder if you can go up there. I bet you can probably go up there too. So this is neat. Whoa. A 7-inch grinder from when you really can't weld. Torque wrench. Battery charger. Not torque wrench, lug wrench. Battery charger. So this is kind of neat. Okay. Alright. Let's go. I think I saw some stairs over here a minute ago. Where are our stairs at? Huh. This is alright. Got some stuff sitting around. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn up my mouse sensitivity, I do believe. Well, this is neat. Got a little, looks like somebody's painting a barn here. Alright. This is neat. I mean, it's the decorations that they've, you know, they've gone to the trouble to put some decorations out. This is interesting. I don't know that August, I don't know that the top, the top floor of the barn is somewhere I'd want to take a nap in August in a hammock, but, you know, in the fall and spring, it'd probably wouldn't be bad. Got a broom here and sweep. This is neat. Yeah, this is neat. Lawn chair up here, fan. Now this is the fan is more like it. So, all right. Yeah, they've done a good job, you know, decorating and putting some things in and kind of making it feel like home. All right. I'm gonna have to adjust the mouse sensitivity up on my mouse because I'm having to reposition my thumb too much. Oh yeah, that's better. That's way better. Maybe I'll turn it down just a little bit. Oh yeah, that'll work. Okay. Alright, now one thing I'm noticing right off the bat, and I knew this already, but we have a round mini hub map now. And that's I can't say I'm a big fan of the round. I guess it's round so that it can rotate around the player cursor instead of the player cursor having to rotate around on the map. So I guess I understand a little better now why they made it round. Because before I've always just kind of been like, well, you know, a round one takes up as much space as a square one does, essentially. So all they've done is just made the map smaller and used the same amount of space. But I kind of see now how the round one may be advantageous. So what do we have here? Is this this is the layer that the evil farmer is using to plot his plans for world domination, I'm thinking. So that's a pretty accurate description of me because I want to own this whole place before I'm done. So it's good that I have this already set up and I can start plotting my hostile takeover of all the other farmers. So yeah, it's neat. I have to say they went to a lot of trouble to make this, you know, interesting. Which, you know, in games in the past I haven't always found all that appealing, but this is interesting. And I think a lot of this type of space like is maybe going to be actually usable potentially. I wonder, does this open up? It does open. So you can use a forklift and set things up here. Nice. And then we've got the very tip top. And a wash tub. Okay. Well, let's scoot back down here and try not to fall. Not that I think it would hurt if we fell anyways, but in general, it's good to not fall out of the tops of barns. So I found and heard. Alright, let's go out this door. Can we go out this door? Ah, that's not a functional door. That's a bummer. But we can walk right over here, I guess. So this is something I'm pretty excited about. The silo system in this new farming simulator. Now we actually have some silos and some grain bins that really look like silos and grain bins. So that's pretty exciting for a guy like me who likes to play with some realism. What is in this little barn right over here? This looks more like some kind of an office. Can we go in here? We can't go in that door. How about, is there a door over here? Also cannot go in that door. What about down here? Is there anything down here? There's another door. Is this the back entrance? It is not. So as far as I can tell, this is just a it's just decoration. It's just a building. Well, I don't know. That's probably a water trigger, I guess. Very possibly. But as far as the building goes, it's just a space taker-upper. All right, let's do this quickly here. And I know I just passed the 36-minute mark, and I didn't really want to take up a lot of you guys' time, but I wanted to kind of get through the main parts of the video or of the game here, just as far as menus and whatnot goes. All right, so let's look at the vehicles. So these are the brands, all the different brands, if you want to shop by brand. So very similar to the last game, and I found it kind of I didn't ever use this shop by brand function. However, the more and more different brands that Giants adds, this might become handier. I don't know, we'll see. So we have vehicles, tools, objects, packs, which is something interesting that we may dive into a little bit deeper in the next couple of videos. Used vehicles for sale. Now this is really neat. I'm so glad that Giants finally put something like this in the game, because it makes, it doesn't make sense to have to go out and buy brand new equipment all the time, because in real life there's so many different outlets for used equipment. So I'm glad that Giants put this in here. It would be neat if there was. It'd be neat if there were more, and maybe as I start to play the game and I go through the days, maybe this will expand. Perhaps maybe there'll be more than just 4. All right. There's so many different things to talk about, and I don't want to just absolutely bore you guys to death. But this is just looking interesting so far. I know. So owned items, don't own anything yet. Leased items, okay. So the little key is for leasing. Mods and DLCs, so you can actually. Okay, I think this just tells you. What does this do? Oh. Okay. Interesting. So, do I take it the mods and DLCs are a completely separate entity now? As far as the, well, let's see here. Oh, large tractors. I wonder where that thing would be. Oh, no, it's still here. Okay, all right. I was wondering if it was possible to load because a lot of times I'll find a new mod or something like that, and I'll start the game, and I think, oh man, I forgot to select that I wanted that mod to load, so I have to exit my game and go back to the main menu and start again. So if you could select and deselect mods while you're inside the game, which maybe is what this is, that would be amazing. I'm not sure if that's what this is or not, but if it is, that'd be amazing. So animal dealer, wardrobe. Okay, so we can go here and change our clothes up depending on the day. That's very cool. I'd wondered what sort of functionality that they would have for that. Animal dealer. I don't have any barns or pastures, so I can't buy any animals. That's very responsible of Giants. Can't just have pigs running around the yard. construction. So this is going to be a video all in itself, so we're not going to look at this just yet. We'll just go back, maybe just by hitting escape, but I didn't want to go all the way back. I just wanted to go back. Farmland. And I guess this is just it appears that this is just a, yeah, it's just like, it's just a shortcut to the main menu. Alright, fair enough. And that looks like that's it. So let's do this. Let's see here. What sort of run around type? Oh, miscellaneous. We gotta say, oh, I thought it was a snow plow, but it's a silage packing machine, I do believe. And I'm sure you could probably push snow with it too. If it didn't say agri-power, I would assume it was just a snowcat, but pretty sure that's for moving around and packing around silage. Alright, we do not want to buy that. Sorry I had a squirrel moment. Let's go to cars. So we've got our 1986 pickup. Oh, we've got our, let's see, the responsible thing to do would probably be to buy the lizard pickup. So that's what we'll do, because we're responsible farmers. Terrain contact HT. It's a manual, which I'm not sure. Now remember, guys, I'm coming in completely blind here. Like I haven't watched any of the pre-release videos that have been out on YouTube. I'm stumbling around here in the dark like a lot of the rest of you guys are. So wheel setup, we can change the wheels. Oh, that's nice. We're gonna stick with standard. Now I do like white. Oh, we can pick the rim color. How about black? Nah, that's pretty black. Black's pretty black. Dark gray. Do we have a metal? We got a chrome. Ooh, negative Ghost Rider. Oh gosh. Well, I don't know, it's going from bad to worse. How about gray? Yeah, I'm gonna go with gray. I was kind of hoping there might be like a metal color or something. Well, how about jet black? Yeah, we'll go with that. License plate. Type of license plate. Type 1, type 2. Placement. Front and back. Back only. Main color. Silver. Oh, no. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. Oh, let's see here. I feel like I'm just wasting time. Yeah, we'll go with that. Actually, you know what we'll do? We're just gonna... I'm not sure I can cancel it now. Sure. Looks like a good license plate. Alright, let's buy it. Yeah, I want to buy it. 26,000. Fetch my purchase at the shop. Oh, nope. Just randomly clicking. Back. Okay. So somewhere around here I have a new... Oh, I've got a new vehicle somewhere here around the shop. Let's go to the menu because I should be able to find a vehicle on here. I have this. I would like to get in it and not have to run to the shop. Here we go. Oh, so it's an actual little icon of what it is. That's neat. Let's cheat here for a second. We're just going to enter this. We've got okay, so we've got the AI worker menu. Unfold the car, which I'm assuming is the tailgate. Yes, it is. Tension belts, cruise control, toggle the cruise control, select the camera. Whoa, that took a second. Nice. Got the wooden shift knob and everything. Not bad, not bad. Got power windows, power locks. Heck yeah. Nice. Got a cassette depth down there. Not too shabby. Alright, let's just push the accelerator pedal and see what happens. Okay, so this auto shifts for us. I'm assuming that there's going to be a way to manually shift, should we want to do that. Alright. Let's just go for a drive quickly here, and then I'm going to let you guys go. But let's turn off our F1 menu, and let's just... Clever Motors. Let's just go for a drive and see what's what. Alright. Don't mind me. I can't decide which lane I want to drive in. So that is something big. Now, so far the map is looking pretty good. I've got a dead zone in my steering here. That's why I'm having trouble keeping it on the road. Let's see if I can figure out where to fix that quickly. Probably here. And probably here. No, it's not here. I bet I gotta go to the main menu for that. We'll struggle. We'll struggle through it. We'll make it. And before I start the next video, I will get that addressed. Because the dead zone is just kind of killing my... Now, I'm glad to see this. Like this shot right here. Because this looks like a co-op that I would see in the Midwest. You know, we've got an old concrete style grain elevator. We've got what's possibly a feed mill there. We've got large galvanized, you know, grain bin type grain facilities. Like this warms my heart. Giants, you did good. You did a good job, Giants, because this is something that I could drive through the Midwest and in just about every other small town see a co-op that looks something like this. Kudos to you, Giants. Good job. Thank you for taking a road trip around the Midwest to see what our grain handling facilities look like. Alright. Let's just quickly hop back in. So I'm noticing, we'll drive through the grass, it'll be fine. So I'm noticing as we drive here, we've got the speedometer, which there's still no decimal point for, which is unfortunate because I know a lot of times when I'm driving a tractor or a combine, I'm not driving either 1 or 2 or 3 miles an hour. I'm driving, you know, I'm driving 2.3 or I'm driving 3.7 or 4.3 miles an hour. I'm not just driving, you know, I'm not just driving, you know, single digit speeds. So that's kind of unfortunate. I was hoping that there might be something like that. There goes a train. The houses that I'm seeing are also pretty consistent with some of the older type housing that you'd see in the Midwest. So I'm getting a little bit of a screen shudder, which is not impressive. I don't know what kind of frame rates I'm getting. Yeah, so just kind of the basic stuff. Here's another large grain handling facility. Wow, that's a big one. Not messing around there. Alright guys, well, it's been not quite an hour. I think I'm going to let you guys go. Thanks for watching the video. If you've found it interesting, please leave a comment. If this is the first time that you guys are seeing one of my videos, thanks for taking the time and making the choice to view my content. If you liked it and you want to follow along and see what I do, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and hit that little bell notification so that you'll get a notification whenever I release a new video. Alright guys, there's a lot of interesting things that are going to come. We're going to get us a farm started and we're going to dominate this landscape. So stay tuned. See you guys.